Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm actually about to rush off to meet a friend, but very quickly I wanted to do a 1 year wear and tear on these gorgeous little bag. If you guys remember, I have already done a what's in my bag, but I posted on Instagram about using this bag as my work bag for almost a year now, and I asked if you guys wanted to see a 1 year wear and tear, and I received so many comments saying yes, please do a year review, wear and tear review, and a review on just the Speedy 25 and Louis Vuitton quality. So that's quite a loaded question, but first of all, I do love this bag. I do not regret getting this bag at all, but there are some wear and tear that I really do want to share with you guys. So before I do that, I thought I'd do a what's in my bag. Yes, I know I've already done a what's in my bag before, but this bag is a mess right now. It actually is a genuine mess. It weighs a ton. Actually, let me see if I could actually weigh it for you guys right now. It weighs so much. It's unreal. I don't know what's in here. Alright, so this weighs 2.4 kilos right now, and this bag I lug around with me all day at work. So this is my Speedy B25 in the Damier Ebene canvas. So Speedy Bandouliere 25 in the Damier Ebene. I purchased this March last year, so it's coming close to, or it is 1 years old now. And if you can see, this bag is full. It's to the point where I can't actually close it, and this I bring around with me to the hospital, and I have worn it almost every day non-stop unless I'm doing ED or nights. I use my never full because I'm packing a lot more things, but on an everyday basis at work, doing rounds, doing just everything else, this is what I wear. So I have used this quite a lot, so you will genuinely see the wear and tear that this has over repetitive use. So I'm just going to do another what's in my bag because there's so much stuff in here and it's a complete mess compared to the previous. That was just totally clean because I had recently cleaned that out, but I haven't had the chance to do that, and I do want to do it today. So let's get on with the video. So I'm just going to pop this here and take things out. The first thing I need to take out is actually my coffee cup. Like, you guys, don't pack your bags like this. I swear I'm going to destroy this bag with the amount of stuff I carry. But I have this massive coffee cup from Starbucks in here. It is empty because I've just completed it. I need to wash it. So this is what's in it at the moment. I've got heaps of papers. This has all patient details, so sorry I cannot show that to you. The biggest thing in this bag is actually my agenda, and I have switched to the agenda just because I don't have any refills for my PM, but I do enjoy the PM more. It just fits in so many more bags and it's not as heavy. If you want me to show you what's in this agenda, let me know, but this is what it looks like. It's just got my planning just there, personal, so things I need to do, and then notes and finance. So that's my agenda What else have I got here? I've got my key clay. Sometimes I keep it outside as a little key charm, but at the hospital I try not to have too many things dangling around. And in this little key pouch I got my brow tint, soft matte lip cream in London, eyelash glue, and I've got a little tampon. So these are my essentials for me, like absolute essentials. I need it in my life. And actually I usually pack a little eyeliner in here as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in there because I've just recently used it yesterday. I forgot to put it back in, and I bring this with me everywhere. It's like my little emergency cosmetic bag. Alright, next, so I've got my wallet in here. This is the Marie wallet. It's now discontinued, but I have been looking for this wallet for the longest time ever. As soon as I saw Jerusha had it like many years ago, I wanted it, especially with the red interior. It's just gorgeous. I love anything with red because red is my absolute favorite color. So I love compact wallets as well, so this was a match made in heaven. I'm so happy I finally have this in my collection. But it comes with a coin pouch. I normally put coins in there. It's a shame there's nothing. I've got money, I've got and I've got a few cards. I've got my driver's license, my debit card, 2 credit cards, and then just some money at the back and some coupons or loyalty cards. So that's that. This is what it's looking like. As you can see, so many papers in there. I've got biscuits. I always need to have these around because sometimes I don't have time to have breakfast. Really bad, I know. And then around 10 o'clock I get really hungry, so I like to snack on these you know, during rounds, just to keep my sugars up. I always have some food with me. Okie dokies, what else have I got here? I've got more. This is what it's looking like now. I've got I've got an empty packet of the biscuits. I've got a hairbrush, so this is the Changle Teaser. I don't know what this is doing in there. I really should take it out. I don't need it. But my favorite hairbrush ever. If I ever lost this, I would immediately buy another one. I just hate the fact that it's so bulky. Anyways, I've got my 6-ring key holder that you guys have seen in so many of my videos. I've got some headphones in here. These are just some cheap Philips one. I like these kind of headphones where it wraps around your ears because I hate earbuds, annoy me, and headphones annoy me as well. So what the heck? I've got gloves in here. What a weirdo. Okay, I've got gloves. And just one. Must have been from a Met call. So at the hospital we have Met calls or code blues where you're part of the emergency response team, and if someone's deteriorating on the ward you go as a team, and I guess I like to just have gloves handy so that you don't have to keep looking for it. Usually they're not that difficult to find. Usually they're just there, but I must have grabbed a few or something. I don't know. I don't actually know why that's in there. Oh my gosh, got more papers. So let me just get all the papers out. Oh, look at all of this paper. It's like a whole book in here. Oh, and more paper. Gosh, wads and wads of paper. And even more paper. I've got a cocoa butter formula with vitamin E concentrated cream. So I like to have hand cream with me all the time because my hands get really dry, and this stuff smells so good. It smells like chocolate. And because it's Damier Ebene, I'm not afraid of using hand cream with this bag, so that's really useful. What else have I got here? I've got oh gosh girl, what's going on? So I've got little sodium chloride things. I don't know. The reason I have this in my bag is because I always forget to bring contact lens solution in my bag, so I use this when my lens get too dry. We use these for flushing and giving injections and things like that. So that's from the hospital. Oops. I've got some batteries because I need, I don't know why I have so many batteries in here. They must be just used up batteries for my pager. Alright, more batteries, more paper. I've got 2 pens. I've got 2 salt sachets. What? That goes in the bin. I've got another NYX soft matte lip cream in London. I've got some rubbish. Oh, I've got receipts. So this one is for a spider roll, a buri salmon sushi. What else? 10.40. What did I buy? More rubbish. Ugh. Another receipt. This one's for fuel. I got a whole bunch of batteries. I've got a recipe for veggie muffins. This was for the we had a Closing the Gap brunch thing. They made these and they were so yummy, so I'm going to try and make that later. And then that's it. I've just got my Samorga organizer that keeps the shape, and in the pocket just a car park ticket. And that is it, you guys. That's everything in my bag. It's all empty now. Alright, so first of all, I'll start off by saying I do love this bag. Unfortunately, I don't wear it enough in the casual setting, but if you can see, this print absolutely goes with everything. It is my absolute favorite print, and it is just gorgeous. It looks like chocolate, and that's why I love it so much. Yeah, I don't wear it very often in a casual setting just because I wear it every day to work, so I like to change up what bag I'm using when I do, you know, go shopping and things like that. So that's the only reason you don't see me wear this on my Instagram feed very often. It's because by the end of the day, it's still got all of my junk from work, and I just cannot be bothered like switching it up. So this is a size 25. It's a great piece. As you can see, it holds so much, and I have had it for 1 year now. It's the one with the puffy chaps there, and also the pocket doesn't have the zipper. If you guys know, the new ones have the zipper in the interior pocket, and I think it's just it's slightly bigger. This bag was made in France, as you can see there, and I do have some pros and cons about this bag. First pro is it is a very carefree bag because it's got the treated handles. You don't have to worry about having lotion in your hands, spilling anything on it. It's just a bag that you don't have to worry about in general, so definitely a pro for me. Again, I like the checkered print of this. It's so professional, I think, and it works with any outfit at all. Like, you can just pick any color palette that you have and this will work with it, absolutely, without a doubt. So it works with neutrals, works with colors, because it is more of a neutral color palette. It really does go with everything, so that is not a problem, and it works in a professional setting as well because of the very understated checkered pattern. Believe you me, not that many people actually know this pattern. Maybe in the US it's a lot more ubiquitous, so everyone has it, but in Australia this checkered pattern doesn't scream LV to a lot of people, so it's not that obvious. So it's great for the workplace if it's something you're looking for. What else? Pros. I love the red interior. It gives you such a gorgeous pop of color, especially when you're opening it to look inside. It's really bright and happy, and it just looks so amazing with the chocolate colors. Another pro is that it's super lightweight. It is so amazingly lightweight compared to all of the good bags that I own. This bag feels like nothing. It starts to feel quite substantial when you stuff it to the brim, but you know, if you're not carrying too much in it, it actually is so lightweight. These canvas bags by Louis Vuitton are easily the most lightweight bags I've ever had, and it's just so amazing for that because I tend to carry quite a lot of things, so any lightweightedness or the lighter it is, the better for me. So that is an absolute pro for me. Another pro obviously of this bag is the strap, the bandouliere. I like to wear this as crossbody. That's primarily how I like to wear it. I don't like really wearing it just as a bag like this, because when it's got the bandouliere on the sides, I just don't feel like it looks very good when it's only handheld. The handheld bags, which is the classic design, I feel like looks better when it doesn't have the straps if you're going to carry it as a top handle. So it's just for personal preference. Obviously you can go ahead and do that, but it's definitely quite versatile, the fact that you can have it handheld and as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. So I do have to mention some cons. So firstly, obviously, the opening. It is such a bitch sometimes, especially when it's completely stuffed. As you can see, I was struggling to get this out, although I do kind of force things in there sometimes. If you don't have a lot of things in there, it goes in and out very, very easily. But once it gets full, it gets really, really hard to actually take stuff in and out. Because it is the bandouliere with the treated leather, this strap is quite uncomfortable. So I do find that this strap will sometimes dig into my shoulders, and it's not very comfortable, primarily because of the weight of the bag as well. So I do stuff this bag, as I've said, but as you can see, it's quite stiff. It's not as flexible as the vachetta leather. So if you wanted a Speedy 25 in the bandouliere and you want it to be an everyday bag that's comfortable and you carry a lot of stuff, I'd go for the monogram. But obviously if you love this print, go for this print. Another con, the treated leather, the way it wears is not very nice. So you can see there, so I don't know if you can see there, there's wrinkling on the leather. I feel like that's just how this type of leather wears because it is Damier Ebene, but it's quite unsightly. And even here, as you can see there. If you're really fussed about those kind of things, maybe this isn't for you. I'm not too concerned. I don't know, it doesn't bother me that much, but I mean, I would like to know if it is normal. I suspect it is because it'll be similar to the Neverfull. But the good thing about the Damier Ebene is that if it gets a bit too ugly, you can actually replace these straps. And because it is Damier Ebene, it doesn't change color. So if you replace it, it looks just like new. It looks completely normal. You don't have to worry about the vachetta not matching each other. Definitely a massive, massive pro for me. If I ever want to get the leather replaced on any parts of this bag, it won't affect the aesthetics of it. It'll still look completely brand new because you don't have to worry about the matching vachetta. Another con some people find is that the brassware on this does not match. The brass on the handle or the strap is a lot shinier and more of a yellow gold than this brushed metal kind of brass. Again, that doesn't really bother me, but some people might find that really annoying. I'm not that OCD, so whatever. I don't really have a lot of cons to say about this bag because I do really like it, but I'll just go on to show you guys the wear and tear on this bag and then just discuss with you my overall thoughts and whether I would recommend it or not. So I'll just show you the straps. Some people find that they have wrinkling underneath, so I kind of do as well, but that doesn't bother me because it is the treated leather. You also don't have to worry about darkening of the handles. As you can see, the brass on the zipper there is still in amazing condition. Also brass here, I don't see any major oxidization or where it goes black, so I think that looks pretty good. And on the other side as well, maybe just some minor scuffs there. Oh, what's this? That's just a mark, completely gone. What else? My bag gets a lot of stuff thrown on it. If this was the monogram, this would be absolutely destroyed. So I love that this is the Damier Ebene because of the treated leather. But I do have to warn you, I do find that with the Damier Ebene, the canvas actually rubs off a little bit worse. So the wear and tear on the corners is a little bit worse than on my monogram bags, and that's kind of universal, I find, especially with the Damier Ebene. So if you can see there, it's just a little bit black. So that's on the corners here as well, and here. And also here, this is probably the worst, just there. And I also have a bit of wear and tear of the canvas here on the sides, where it's just a little bit, it's a little bit darker. I don't know if you can see, but you guys have to realize that this bag I wear crossbody every single day, and it is full and it rubs against my back because it is crossbody. I do have to, change up the handles just so that each side get even wear and tear, but that is definitely something I've found. If you don't wear this bag, every single day like I do, and you don't overstuff it and just manhandle this bag, you will probably get less wear and tear on this bag than mine. But for 1 year, Everything else looks good. I am disappointed at the wear and tear on the corners, but I do find that that's universal for Damier Ebene. Just because it's got more color on the canvas, the wear and tear of that color is more obvious. I do find that the monogram, because it's just majority of it is just brown with, you know, the yellow monogram, there's not that much color as opposed to this where it has like the lighter checkers. So overall, I do love this bag. I have so many Speedies that I'm at a point where I should probably kind of try and consolidate it, and while I do love the top handle, I just cannot part with this bag. It is such a gorgeous work bag and just everyday bag. Would I recommend it given the quality, given the wear and tear? Yes, absolutely. The Speedy Bandouliere 25 is an absolute yes for me. For anybody who's looking into getting a, you know, Speedy 25 in their collection, go for the Bandouliere. If you want to get a Speedy 30, maybe get it in the top handle. Obviously it's completely up to you, but I do find that the 25 in the Bandouliere is just a great twist on a very common bag. Having it as a Bandouliere and in the size 25 is just so much cuter as a small bag and as a crossbody bag. Overall, I love this bag. I would absolutely recommend it. The canvas, I think, is actually lasting quite well. I've seen some where the canvas is actually completely wearing away to the point where it's showing the red interior, but again, it all depends on how you treat it. But there's no stitching that's coming undone. Yeah, I've had no problems with this bag. I haven't had to send it into Louis Vuitton to get repaired or anything like that. So if you're considering getting this bag, either in the monogram or the Damier Ebene, I would absolutely recommend it. Which would I pick between the Damier Ebene and the monogram? That is such a hard choice because I love both of them, but I hands down use this one so much more than that one, because I just don't have to worry about it. Which one is more pleasing to my eye? I think the monogram, just because it's so cute with the vachetta trimmings. It reminds me of a mini peephole. But if I was to just pick one, honestly, I'd probably stick to this one. If I was to just pick one Speedy Bandouliere, I would probably keep this and keep my Speedy 30 in the monogram. Alrighty, so that is my wear and tear video. If you guys want me to do a comparison of that with my Speedy 30s and my top handle or my classic Speedies, let me know. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed handbags review or wear and tear reviews and you'd like me to do more. Do not hesitate to leave a comment in the info bar below and let me know. I'd love to do more handbag videos for you guys. Otherwise, if I've left you wanting more, don't forget to check out my channel or subscribe down below. It'll notify you of any new videos I make, and I have a playlist of all the handbag videos I've made, so definitely check it out. Also, follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat. I'm very active on those two social medias, but if you want to see more of me, I also have Facebook and Twitter. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.